Yo guys, hope you're doing well. In today's video, we are first back because you maybe saw that I was not really active this last month, at least in this channel, because I've been still uploading consistently on my friend channel. And one of the reasons of that is that I was thinking about what I should do. Like I was thinking of just putting like just gameplay like before, and maybe add tips from time to time to maybe help. I don't know if it could really help, just because I've been trying to commentate in English, but when I watch my English and my French videos, I enjoy way more French commentary than I do in English. So yeah, I don't really know if I should continue. Maybe we can go back to what I was doing before, or maybe we could also just continue English commentary. So let me know, guys, what you think about the situation, just so we can discuss about it. That being said, we can finally focus on the game. So I tried some version of the deck, and I think this one is I don't know if it's the best because I've not been trying every single version of the deck, but this one seems pretty decent just because you have a lot of pressure with the Evo Drill, the Demolisher, and the Hero Berserker. So yeah, I just feel like that it can do well, and I will just see you guys in the first match. We got a match against this player, and I don't really know what he's playing, so I'm just gonna cycle my skeletons, always a safe first play, and I just misclicked. I didn't mean to demolish at the bridge. He does have a prince, and actually that was not that bad maybe, because we are getting a lot of damage. He maybe has a giant. I'm just gonna lock that just to protect my berserker. I don't really want an ability on that. That would be just useless, and I think he does have a giant, so I'm just gonna mortar this and get ready maybe with the bomb tower, and it looks like it doesn't go with it. Yeah, I think it's giant, but I don't think it's giant graveyard, because he does have a prince, and otherwise he would have a mini P.K.K.A. maybe. Okay, he does have minions as well. Just gonna berserker. We don't need to ability again because that's gonna die without it. And yeah, he does have a giant, so is he gonna ignore the demolisher? Yes. The good thing here is that we have the Evo skeletons. Maybe that could do well if he doesn't have a spell. We need to hope that he has nothing for that. Maybe he has a rage, so we get ready. Oh, he has nothing. Wait, that's gonna get a lot of value. That's pretty good. That's a very good thing for us. I'm just gonna protect my mortar with the demolisher, which is gonna die, I think. Yes. Oh wait, maybe he's gonna have to. Yes, he's gonna have to overspend just to avoid taking the explosion of the demolisher. Maybe the mortar can survive. Nice. And we can just go drill on the right side because we don't really want to play same lane than him, and maybe we could NATO that just to tank the goblins. Nice. Okay, I'm not gonna ability because that would be a bit risky. We can maybe kill the Dark Prince, and I'm gonna skull his last second just so the tower can help us too, and he doesn't have his Dark Prince, so we can go maybe again. Perfect, we can NATO that. Okay, I'm gonna ability just to kill this witch and maybe tank for the goblins. That's a lot of damage. He's gonna maybe Evo Musk, so I'm gonna have to skeletons. He was very fast. I didn't think he would try to predict that maybe, but okay, he tried to get something with the ability, but I'm just gonna eat the damage. That's fine because our tower is almost, like, at least it was almost full HP, and he doesn't have his Dark Prince. Unfortunately, he does go with the Witch. Okay, we can mortar that and maybe protect that with the skeletons. Nice, I think he doesn't have any spell, and the mortar is gonna take the tower. And perfect, so well played to him, and we'll just see, guys, in the next match. We got a next match against this guy. I think he is an Xenado player with Hog, yes. And he does have the evolved Ice Spirit instead of the Hero Goblins, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see what he has, because his deck was a bit nerfed by the last balance change, and He's gonna goblins maybe. Okay, Ice Spirit. So yeah, he does have the evolved Ice Spirit, and we are gonna get one hit. That's a good thing for us. I'm gonna mortuary here on this side because I don't want to put it behind my King Tower because he could activate the King Tower pretty easily. So that's not really what we want, and he's gonna have to. I was gonna say goblins, but he does go with his Exi. We could just skeletons on that if he doesn't go with a hog. Okay, I'm just gonna bomb tower, then that's a free defense for us, and I'm gonna log that just in case. Alright, that was not gonna hit the tower, but still, I wanted to play as safe as we could because if we took that hog hit, that would be pretty. Yeah, that would get us on a bad situation. So I'm gonna switch lane in there. I don't wanna play same lane as him because he could just stack his troops again and rocket cycle us. The demolition maybe is gonna pull the Valk away. Okay, that just helped the Valk, so I'm gonna Nado, but I'm really afraid of his Exi. Alright, he doesn't try to like goblins behind or something, so that's gonna defend. We are not gonna take any hit from the Exi, and we got some good damage actually, so that's a good point for us. And we could go, okay, I'm just gonna log that, and we could go maybe with an Evo drill if he wastes something. Alright, I think he's gonna hog on the right then. Okay, he doesn't have his Valk and his Exi on cycle, so we can go in on the left. And okay, the Demolisher is gonna connect. I think I'm just gonna Berserker on the right, and we can Mortar that too. Okay, he does block it with the hog, but our Bomb Tower is gonna get a lot of value, so that's not that bad, I would say. We are up on damage, but he's gonna start to rocket cycle us, so we are not gonna be up on damage for long. And I think, yeah, we will have to drill into that, and maybe we can cycle back to a Mortar. That could be very huge for us. Okay, I'm just gonna Mortar that and Nado because he's not gonna expect it. Alright, we're gonna get, I think, at least 2 hits. Oh, that's unfortunate, but the Demolisher. Okay, I could have predicted that. I'm not gonna lie, but he's gonna have to. Yes, he's gonna have two abilities, so I'm gonna have to log that maybe. Perfect. And if he does go with a hog, we do have our Nado. The Demolisher is on the tower. Wait! That's gonna get a lot of damage. Survive! Okay, the Goblin barely survives. Gonna, yes. I didn't want to risk that predict because if he didn't put the Valk there, that would be pretty bad for us. And I'm gonna go in. He's gonna have to Exi. I think he does go with a rocket now. Very interesting. And how does he defend? Yeah, he just can't, so perfect. That's gonna be game. Pop it to him, and we'll just see, guys, in the next match. We got a match against this player, and I'm pretty sure he does play some sort of golem deck, like he usually does, but we'll see if that's the case. That's not the best thing we could hope for, but we'll do with that. We do have the Evo Berserker though, so maybe we could do something. I'm just gonna Berserker on the right. He does have an Evo Zap, so he might have maybe Rage or Arrows, so we have to watch out because he could take out our Magic Archers pretty easily, and he's gonna Golem. That's very interesting. I'm just gonna do that just to protect my Mortar. And okay, he does try to defend. I thought he just would go with a like for a tower trade, but looks like he doesn't. So we should be able to defend. Maybe the Berserker should perfect pull the like attract the Mega Minion, and we could pull everything into the King Tower, and he's gonna like, yes, put something at the bridge. So I'm just gonna demolish her, and he's gonna zap maybe. Okay, we are gonna have to log last second. That was a very bad luck for me. I think I could have maybe avoided one hit from the Eborb. But that's fine, he doesn't have his jewel anymore, like his Dark Prince anymore, so maybe Lumberjack or something. Okay, he has guards as well. We can mortar that. I don't think he's gonna... Okay, I thought he just... like, he would just ignore and go with a golem. It looks like he's gonna defend, so that was well played. I just wonder if he has a big spell. That would be pretty good to know. The Evo Mega Minion is gonna be annoying too, so we have to be cautious of it, and he does go with a golem. That's very annoying because he does have the Dark Prince, and we can't really do something about it. Yes, he will still have to defend that Demolish. I should have logged, like, predict. Oh, we didn't hit the Dark Prince, so we won't get that much damage. We're gonna go with a Berserker just to take out the Dark Prince, and he does have his Evo Ebarbs and he could ability on... yes, or Mortar. He's gonna sap that, I think. So I'm just gonna have to log just to cycle back to my Berserker, and on the right side I'm just gonna pull that into my King Tower. And he had a freeze. Very good thing that we pulled that Ebarb on the King Tower, and he doesn't have his Dark Prince anymore, so maybe... oh, I should have logged, to be honest. That was bad from me. The goblins are gonna get a lot of damage. We're actually up on damage somehow. He's gonna Skeleton first, so he can try to... like, he can't try to... ability. I'm gonna play my drill here just to maybe get the mortar on the tower. Yes, I think... wait! Okay, wait, that's on the tower. I'm just gonna try to finish the tower, maybe. Is he gonna freeze? Please! Nice! I'm gonna try to Evo Drill because I don't know. Maybe I should have defended first. Okay, I'm gonna try to NATO that and maybe get one hit. Nice! We are gonna get the final hit of Goblin. That was very close. So well played to him. And we can just end the video there. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And see you soon, guys. Bye!